Hey, thought I'd give you guys a quick update. Actually traded in Xenoverse 2 today. Somehow I ended up making an $8 profit because of a trade bonus they had. I paid like $26, $27 for that game, and they gave me $33 credit when I traded it in. So I put that with my current gift card that I already had from last time, and I only had to pay $7 for Berseria, so I'll be doing that for sure. I was a little bit on the fence because I wasn't sure, if my video card would run it or anything like that. I'm pretty sure it should be okay. I will be getting the new video card most likely within the next few days. Hopefully, I have to do some research. I might have to measure out my case, see how much room I have, which card is the best. There's like several 1050 Ti models. I'm not sure which one is best for me. I have the mini 750 Ti, and I haven't had any problems with that, so I assume that it will be fine. The capture card is kind of up in the air right now. I haven't heard back from my friend who was going to sell me his for 50 bucks. But it's kind of a non-issue right now. I don't really need it until Nair comes out, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to get Nair. Apparently, Californiathon is the weekend of my birthday yet again this year, and it's also 20 minutes away from my friends. So most likely in March, probably instead of getting Nair on release day, what I'm probably going to do is I'm gonna pull my resources and get a train ticket to go visit them and go to Californiathon at least for one day, maybe run a game there or something. So I don't know if I'll be doing Nair, but I did just pay for Berseria. I already have it pre-ordered. It's all ready to go. It should work with my current setup, but if it doesn't, I'll be getting a new video card, hopefully within the next few days anyway. Now, I just got home from taking a walk, and they updated Seraph. Now, my problem with this game was how HP spongy the final boss was. What they did is they cut his health by 33% or a third, as long as you're below difficulty 7. I took him down on my first try. I haven't played this game in like 2.5 months, and I took him down. So if you bought this game from my recommendations back when I got this off Keymailer a couple months ago and you got stuck on the final boss, you should definitely try it again because they've actually made it more tolerable. Unfortunately, I was not recording because I wasn't really expecting to beat him on the first try, but they made him a lot more fun to fight. He doesn't just tank 500 gunshots anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and try out daily here. It's a shame this game really didn't do that well. I think it does a lot of things great. There are some problems with the mechanics, like I said before. Not being able to really do much to defend yourself when you're latched onto something, stuck on the wall. Also, the lack of melee attacks kind of feels lacking too. I think this game would be awesome if you could do like a dash slash or something to your distance. I really don't know how much funds they have allocated to do stuff like, revamping the mechanics and stuff like that. Lots of exciting things happening for the channel. I'm kind of going to surprise you guys about it. But I just randomly went over there. I was only expecting to get like $26, $27 for it, but they gave me 33, so I got Berseria pretty much all paid off. There will be a demo on the 10th, so we'll know if it's a shitty port before it actually comes out, which is pretty nice. The Berseria port, for all intents and purposes, is actually really good. It's just they couldn't be bothered to unlock the frame rate, but there's obviously a mod you saw me playing. There's a mod that's pretty easy to install that fixes that. Obviously that won't be a problem this time because Berseria runs at 60 FPS on console. So the only thing that could really go wrong is just random optimization or porting bugs. Or it's just something like Xenoverse 2 PC, which I believe is ported by QLock as well. where that game just has all kinds of random issues, and it's been months, and they haven't really made an effort to fix anything. I hope that it won't be like that. I have been able to refund pre-orders in the past, so if that does happen, then I'm not sure what I'll do at that point. I probably won't get it on console. I was talking to Clip on his stream earlier, yesterday or a couple days ago, over the weekend, and he was saying that the PC version would probably be best for solo runs because it would, a cheat engine table would pretty much remove a lot of the grinding. I hear the grinding's a lot better this time than in Zestiria, but at the same time, the skill system doesn't seem as in-depth. You probably can't create as many broken builds and stuff like that. I haven't cracked the surface with that stuff yet. I will be, now that I'm mostly feeling better. I've still got a bit of a cough. I went ahead and bought some healthy food and stuff today. Within the next few days, I'll be working on finishing Zestiria. I do need to get reaccustomed to the art tree system, and I think that's a pretty good way to do it. It's actually a good thing that I bought that because I got a 10% discount for having Zestiria. So I have that all squared away. I will be getting the 1050 Ti hopefully sometime in the near future. Maybe as soon as by the time you see this. It depends on when Amazon gets them. And if I can get any kind of concrete information on which card would be the best. I really don't know what the differences are. I don't really think it will matter too much because I'm not really intending to throw a bunch of big modern open world games at it. I just want to have a little future proofing. I mean, obviously, the next couple console ports, we're hearing rumors about DMC5 and stuff like that. Obviously, those games are probably not going to run on my 750 Ti, so it's kind of a good idea to have that squared away as soon as possible. I'm going to go ahead and play through a level here to close out the video, because I have not been doing any kind of mic commentary for a while. I had a lot of coughing, phlegm in my throat, and stuff like that. I didn't really want to subject you guys to coughing on the mic. It's pretty gross. I hope that they will, they're open to maybe adding some new mechanics. I think it would be really awesome if they had like a melee attack or something like that. I just bought this costume which has like a sword, but you can't use it, unfortunately. Maybe that goes against their philosophy of wanting it to be a game that focuses on the acrobatics, but sometimes it really does feel like you get close to something and you can't do much aside from just dash away, especially if you're on a wall. They've gotten a lot of complaints about the wall climbing mechanics, and they haven't really, maybe they haven't reached a consensus or decision yet. I don't know how much this was on the Steam sale, but it's worth full price. I mean, I got it for free off Keymailer, but I would have paid for the game. And now that they nerfed the final boss, I can recommend it a little more. The final boss was just a ridiculous difficulty spike. And for the wrong reasons, because in this game you can't really change how much damage you do. You're pretty much just, the game aims for you. Using like a shotgun or something, then you have a little more control over how much damage you do because you have to get close enough. But for the most part, it's all about just dodging attacks. So having really big HP sponge bosses just it didn't work out. I'm glad that they were able to come to a compromise. If you're good enough to get to the end of the game at difficulty 7, then apparently his health and attack behaviors are pretty much the same. Glad I gave it a chance. I got stuck on that boss for so long, and I just it wasn't the kind of battle of attrition that I really felt like I wanted to do. Just because of how much health he had. It was basically just avoiding the same 3 attacks over and over. But I took him down pretty fast. I don't even have optimized gear. I have like pretty decent gear on this. Sector lockdown. same, like, so many of the games that I cover just don't do well. It really makes me depressed, and I can definitely relate to how the developers must feel. You do something out of the box, and just people are so, I don't know the word for it, closed-minded. They don't want to try anything different. I think this game does a lot of things great. The mechanics could use a little fine-tuning. Definitely still shouldn't be so risky to cling on a wall in this game, but it still is. That's one of the reasons why I kind of stopped. But thankfully they fixed the final boss at least, so more people should be able to finish the game. I imagine there were a lot of people who got stuck on the final boss, and it's just not the kind of boss that you would want to fight over and over. That's kind of a side effect of how this game is designed. The combat was basically all about just dodging things. The aiming and stuff is all just automatic. The only thing you have control over is your whatever they're called, your blessings. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. Like I said, I've got Berseria all paid off. I hope that it won't be another Xenoverse 2, but I decided that it wasn't really worth getting it on PSN because in the event that I do like the game enough to do New Game Plus tag combo runs or whatever, it'll be much better in the long run to have it on console, or not have it on console. So if you want to help me out, let me know which 1050 Ti model is the best. I'm not sure how much room I have in my case. I might have to get the mini one regardless, but I'm not even sure what the difference is between the mini one and the dual fan one. I don't really run into any overheating problems with the one that I have now, so I assume that it'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and trade in my other arcade stick that a friend gave to me, and I should be able to get that very soon. So I'll have that all squared away for Berseria. We'll go ahead and I'll report on the demo when it comes out on the 10th, so about a week from when you see this, and let you guys know if there's any problems. I believe you can refund pre-orders. I did it for Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan when that game ended up being a huge disappointment. So there shouldn't be a problem either way if that does happen. I seriously doubt it will because the Zestiria port's pretty much fine. All you have to do is just do a couple tweaks to get it running at 60 FPS. It should be all squared away to go. It'll be coming out on the 26th. It'll be 2 days after console, so I'll probably just be playing Zestiria and random stuff until then.